I worked as an undercover operative for a number of years, for a majority of my career, and my dental condition, and it almost helped me in various aspects of undercover work. I interacted with what we call outlaw motorcycle gangs. They're suspect of anybody that's bubbly and outgoing and smiling and laughing all the time. I was invited to meet several members of the organization. As we're standing there shoulder to shoulder around this round table, there's a gentleman to my right, a much older, very gruff, very weathered, very grizzled guy, very raspy voice. And he looks me in the eye and he says, "Put your wallet on the table." As a kid, had routine dental visits and everything went well. Got a little bit older, had an experience where I had a procedure at the dentist office as a child, and they utilized laughing gas or nitrous oxide, and I had a very adverse reaction to it, nauseous, headache, very unpleasant, and it kind of instilled a fear of attending the visit or attending the dentist. Things that could have been taken care of and should have been taken care of weren't taken care of. And over the years, progressing through life, it just gradually got worse. One cavity turns into two turns into, 6, and it just goes on. And when you get a mouth full of issues and you don't properly address it, it becomes a serious issue that needs to be addressed. The bigger, more prominent issue was simply smiling or simply revealing your teeth, having a conversation. You spoke to people all day, every day. I almost trained myself to not smile. There was one specific incident where I was at the dinner table with my kids, and we were laughing and talking. I laughed at something that my daughter said, and I opened my mouth and laughed. The look on my daughter's face when she saw that was so hurtful. You want to put on a good example for your kids. Nobody wants to come in and admit a problem like the one that I had. Just rationalizing that in itself is a big deal. But being treated professionally made all the difference. And it wasn't only Dr. Klein, it was the entire staff. It took a negative experience and kind of turned it somewhat positive. When I saw my new smile, it was so life-changing. Having a smile makes all the difference. The end result here, it was very uplifting. It was a very positive experience. He is a great dentist, and the experience that I had with him at Dr. Ziva's practice was so overwhelmingly positive. I would encourage anybody that's in the same boat that I was in. I would encourage them to, at the very least, take that first step to go have a conversation. Having a great smile just changes your life.